Rotation today for both teams, who make 5 changes apiece. A welcome sight for Arsenal. On the bench as well for City, the good news keeps on coming for them. Let's hear from both.
Aguero starts to appear and Kevin De Bruyne, but
Ordinary number of options available to them if they do have injury.
I can't remember the game they lost. I think it might have been West Brom where they drew. But how you deal with players, they're playing Champions League, Premier League every single week.
Is back there with him now, but I think what he needed was people behind him.
Pepe plays today, Odegaard, so they've got a lot of options.
In that probably that position behind Aubameyang, with Emile Smith counting down to kick-off. The last 7, the last 3 here, scoring 8 without conceding.
With him up against Cancelo, maybe when Cancelo goes forward, it's
Last the summer. Thomas Partey, incidentally, very close to a return. Are in town this afternoon, and it's live. For change, he's had a lot of support from his teammates. City in. Sterling has a second go at it. He was quadruple. They're back in Champions League action soon, and they are in action here straight away. Sterling in the middle, Mahrez with the cross. A goal inside 2 minutes. Just looped into the net past Leno. Raheem Sterling, back in London where he grew up, has grown up to meet this cross.
It back in the sustained attacks.
They get the ball unopposed.
He's just a brilliant football player as well.
And Raheem Sterling, still Raheem Sterling. He's dribbled it in the end into a goal. But he's really looked full value for it this season after a rather tentative home advantage. Here's Mahrez. No home advantage against Manchester City in this sort of form. And that could have looped into the net. Mahrez knows that. It's only a corner. Who's been the source of so much that's good. Odegaard is all. Bellerin, one of those who has Saka. Pepe coming in field to try and... Bernardo Silva. To play against, but it's important for Arsenal not to go further behind. Gundogan nearly sneaking in then in the way that towards midfield and drives it to Bernardo Silva. Mahrez might be offside. Nicely done for Tierney, back for Saka again. Nearly came for Aubameyang, who couldn't quite react. Seemingly shunted out to the left. Arsenal tell me that really that... Tierney still going, against up the pitch. Granit Xhaka had dropped in to fill. Aubameyang. Has been around. We've seen him warm up a few times. Absolutely brimming. With Mahrez, can he go all the way? And there is the first line of defence against Mahrez, in by De Bruyne. Oh, it's back again. Pepe epitomising it, really. Wins it from Granit Xhaka. 5-4 for Manchester City here. Gundogan. Odegaard. Saka. Back to Xhaka, and now Saka, and now Tierney. Looking for Aubameyang by the near post. That's how Kieran Tierney likes to... Tierney.
Amount of possession that they have in games, his teams year in, year out, and sometimes...
Here's El Neni. Manchester City have been deal with the flick on and forced it forward a second time. Here's De Bruyne. Posing to them. Tierney, who's he can give it back to the right back. Gundogan reacted. Pepe has a swing at it and hooks it into the side netting.
Having had the half they've had, looking dangerous.
Okay. What's he got in his locker here? Extend these winning runs, and at half-time at the Emirates, they're just 1-0 in front.
This has been encouraged by the way that Arsenal have grown into the game in that first.
And here we go. in a position to just lay it back. Aubameyang out to the left-hand side and then wanted to run off him. Take advantage of that. Pick out De Bruyne. He does. De Bruyne tries to chip it. It seemed that it was always just easy pass to pick into Pepe. Saka. It was a trip by Bernardo.
I mean, Alex said in the studio, just go for it a little bit more, be positive.
Well, Saka's
You've got a little bit of time on the ball, they're being more brave.
De Bruyne. Cello. Whoa. Well, that could have been a real De Bruyne.
Because that Arsenal line are really squeezing high.
Through that channel, and Gundogan's got free. And that was the situation. He got a penalty at Bahrain. Comes down to Gundogan, and his fellow German Bernd Leno saw it. Here's Fernandinho. Scored his first City goals against us of the travel over the last few days, and of course here's Tierney. And, Saka. Arsenal with more belief, but with Gundogan's goal. I want another Ederson assist. It's on for Aubameyang. Good reactions from Stones. We're lesser known. There's been plenty of England captains down the years who've been. Fernandinho.
It's left for John Stones to have to try and dribble himself, and they get caught.
Very grateful for that, Odegaard. Bahrain. City holding a high line, plenty for Odegaard to drop it into the way, and here comes João Cancelo. Still trying to engage, and that's what I mean. And El Neni! Well, it was ridiculously growing pains. Soreness in the shins. Has become Aubameyang. Done to them. Aubameyang. Osaka slipped. And Zinchenko will beat back again. And, she does with gusto. Stones again. Sees him off and does a bit more than that. Sends him onto the back for João Cancelo, and the check inside was lovely. Gets to replace him.